all and welcome back. In today's episode, we will be discussing the topic of metabolism. Now, you've probably heard of people say things such as, I have a fast metabolism, or I'm going to boost my metabolism, and today we're going to discuss what metabolism actually is and what it does, and why it's one of the most important biological functions that is carried out in your body every single second of every single day. Okay, so what is metabolism? So metabolism is simply everything that your body does to turn what you eat into energy that the body can then use to energize itself and repair tissue. Every cell in your body, from brain cells to muscle cells, it's constantly busy taking in nutrients, making energy and recycling old parts. You can think of it as a city that never sleeps. Metabolism is the power grid that keeps the lights on. Fun little analogy. So similar to the immune system that has two main branches, so does metabolism. Okay, so it's split into two different branches. Catabolism, this is when your body breaks down things to release energy, like when you digest food or store it as fat. And then anabolism, and this is where your body builds things up, like repairing muscles or making new cells. Okay, so catabolism and anabolism. Catabolism, breaking things down, anabolism, building things up. Again, using my cute little city analogy. Catabolism is the power plant generating electricity, and anabolism is the construction crew using the power to build and repair. Now let's talk about the all more important topic of ATP. Every action in your body, from thinking to blinking, requires energy. That energy comes from a tiny molecule called ATP. It is essentially the energy currency of the body. Think of ATP as a rechargeable battery. When your body breaks it down, it releases energy to your cells that can be used immediately. But your body doesn't store much ATP. You use and remake your entire body weight in ATP every single day. That constant recycling shows how active metabolism actually is inside your body. So let's discuss some major pathways of how your body makes ATP in different ways. The first is glycolysis, which happens very fast and doesn't even require oxygen. This is what fuels short bursts of activity, such as sprinting. Then there's the Krebs cycle and the electron transport chain. And if you ask any university student doing any kind of biomedical science or biological life science, these make you want to throw your notebook at a wall. I'll be quite frank. The Krebs cycle and the electron transport chain happen inside your mitochondria, the tiny powerhouses of the cell. Yes, I said it. These steps use oxygen to produce most of your energy. They're slower but far more efficient. When oxygen is limited, your cells can switch to anaerobic metabolism, which keeps you going but produces less energy and more fatigue. Altogether, these systems give your body the flexibility to respond and rest to movement or stress. So why does metabolism matter? Your brain, muscles, and immune system, more importantly, and even your emotions are tied to your metabolism. When metabolism runs smoothly, you feel energized, focused, and balanced. When it's disrupted from stress, poor sleep, or illness, everything from your mood to your immunity can be affected. Now, 3 key takeaways I'd like you to take away from this video is that, number 1, metabolism is how your body turns food into energy and uses energy in order to survive. Secondly, it's made up of 2 sides, catabolism, breaking down, and anabolism, building up. And thirdly, it's flexible and always adapting to what your body needs in the moment. When you understand metabolism, you start to see how every part of your body, from your brain to your immune cells, is powered by the same beautiful, continuous flow of energy. I hope that video was useful to you and you learned a little bit more about metabolism. Thank you very much for sticking with me, and I'll catch you in the next one. That was Science Made Simple.